What's up, Block fam? We are here at IMS in Lakeland, Florida, and we're standing here in front of Suzuki. Got Bagger Bro with me, we got Spazzarelli, we got Javis Greg, we got Justin over there, we got a whole crew, but Bagger Bro and I, we're being Boosa boys today.
Oh, I didn't bring my shorts, flip-flops.
You're not dressed appropriately to ride Boosa.
I am not dressed appropriately.
So Eric, have you ever ridden a Boosa before?
No, to be honest, quite honest, I don't like these bikes.
Yeah?
But I'm gonna give it a chance.
I've never ridden one, so I don't really have any judgment.
I'm gonna be open to it. I'm gonna be open, yeah. I'm a Suzuki fanboy too, which is weird.
Man, it's a big old bike, dude.
Them big old shotgun exhausts.
Dude, for real. Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, no problem.
It's a low bike.
Yeah.
Alright, so he said it's like just push and it'll start up. Boom.
All excited?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
She said, are you excited? I said, oh yeah. She said, you should be.
Dude, Sue sounds like a fun lady.
Alright, so I try to not judge a bike before I've been on it, so while Eric might have some reservations, I'm gonna go into this with a clean slate.
Have you put your foot up on the pegs?
Yeah, dude, I feel pretty squished.
Yeah.
I feel very squished.
Oh boy.
All right, guys, so looking here on the control, this is the first time I've ever been on a Hayabusa, ridden a Hayabusa, started a Hayabusa. Gotta find that friction zone. Woo! Yo, this rider position is really not comfortable. All right, so I'm gonna start in C mode, which is one of the more tame modes. Like I was saying, just going over controls, you know, clutch on left side, high beam, low beam, pass, press up to keep the high beam on, indicators down there in the bottom, riding through a hanger, badass. Looks like cruise control here, so you turn it on here, but then you set it over on the left side, so that's kind of interesting. It's separated, and then you've got your mode button in the middle there. Does have a quick shifter and auto blipper, and one of the things that the guy said was that you actually don't have to let off throttle for the auto blipper, which is kind of interesting. So then you've got your indicators left, right, indicates there on the dash, and below that horn. Ooh, God, I feel very, very cramped up on this thing. So that's me trying to downshift, and it just keeps on kind of lurching. That's interesting. Like I press down and it would lurch forward. Huh, wonder what that's about. Oh man, it feels smooth as hell though. Wow. This thing cuts through the wind like butter. Oh, and that's in C mode too. Go ahead and take it out of C, put it down into B. I don't think you can auto blip from second to first. It keeps on doing this kind of like blip blip weird thing. Woo! What? Oh my God. Dude, it is nuts. Like, it is so insanely smooth. The ergonomics are not the most comfortable, but the amount of just responsiveness, power, and like how smooth it feels, like getting up to those speeds, that's insane. I can definitely see the appeal behind this bike. Fully fared, you know, you're just like cutting through the wind like a hot knife through butter. That is crazy. The quick shifter obviously serves you incredibly well in getting up to those speeds. Just feels very responsive. So the auto blipper definitely works better whenever you're in those higher RPMs. Let's turn back on. I'll connect to Eric, see what he thinks. Let's switch it over to mode 1, or mode A, my bad. All right, Eric, what you think?
Get it. I changed my mind about the bike. This thing is so smooth, and the quick shifter is crazy.
Dude, it's insane how fucking smooth it is and like how fast. It's just like so quick and
oh my God, dude!
Nuts.
Good job, Suzuki. Good job. All right.
Dude, as soon as we hit that first sweeper, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, dude. Dude, you're gonna have to blur out the speedometer though.
We're in Mexico. What you talking about?
Órale pues.
Yeah.
¿Qué onda, güey? ¿Dónde están los tacos?
Necesito más tacos en mis pantalones.
Hey, wow. Okay. Super smooth, super responsive. This bike doesn't need anything. I mean, maybe some slip-ons to get rid of those hideous, like, bazooka cans on the back, but...
Save a lot of weight, too.
I'm having, like, a little bit of, like the auto blipper doesn't feel great. Especially, like
it's amazing.
Well, no, I'll go to auto blip and sometimes it won't do it. And so...
What are you doing wrong? I think it's operator error, big dog.
Oh, okay. coming from an MT-09, like... It's just, it's a different feel. Yeah, exactly. Like, so on the MT-09, I've got the quick shifter, the auto blipper, and it feels like great. Like, I've never had an issue with the auto blipper on it.
All right.
The quick shifter is awesome, though. I mean, no issues at all.
All right. How much is this bike?
I told you.
Probably.
You're like me. You want to buy every bike that you ride.
Man, see, going to these kind of events is bad. It's a bad influence.
That's why they have them, man.
On my wallet.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, if the rear sets were a little tiny bit down and back, I'd be totally fine.
Right.
I just feel a little bit squished up though.
Okay, this bike is very confidence inspiring.
Right?
Yes. Blowing through those little sweeper turns. I honestly feel like I'm riding on a Cadillac. It's so smooth.
Yeah, man.
All you need to do is stretch it.
No, don't do that.
And put a 240 wheel in the rear.
300, bro.
Oh yeah, sorry, 300.
With a dual chain setup.
And 3 sprockets.
3 sprockets, bro.
And then turbo it.
Come on, Justin. Come on, Justin. Fastest boy. Fastest boy. Oh wow, second gear. Second gear. Okay.
I'm telling you, you could do the whole demo in first gear.
Probably. All right, guys, just so we can get some unfiltered thoughts, we got a couple other riders. Just to kind of go over this a little more, like, oh my God, first initial thoughts and impressions, I'm freaking impressed. Planted, smooth, fast, definitely see the appeal of the Hayabusa. Yeah, I always hear people like talk shit about this bike, but man, it's, dude, just effortless. Absolutely effortless. Linked braking, so if you don't want to get on the rear brake, you can basically just pull the front and it's giving you brake on the rear as well. Yeah, just to go over instrumentation. Left side, we've got the fuel level. And then we've got the RPMs that it starts to redline at 11,000, tops out at 13. In the center, we've got the digital dash, which has the lean angle, the gear indicator. You've got a bunch of different readouts there from TCS, your lift mitigation, odometer. Right side, you've got your miles per hour, which tops out at 180. And on the very right, you've got your coolant temp. I don't know what I'm doing in terms of the auto blipper. So that's basically like clutchless downshifting, where you don't need to pull the clutch in. That auto blipper and quick shifter sends a signal to the engine to cut out so that it'll basically shift without you having to pull in clutch. You got to really press down on it. I'm used to having it on the MT-09 SP, and you barely have to touch it and it'll respond. So I think I'm just used to that. You got to press down a bit more. Leaning on it feels great. It just feels so planted. I'm incredibly impressed with this bike. The only thing, biggest criticism, if you guys have seen any of my other test ride videos, I always like to offer a criticism of the motorcycle because there is not one motorcycle out there that does everything perfectly. This motorcycle is awesome for power and responsiveness and like Eric was saying, feeling confident, but oh man, the ergonomics of it, I just feel very cramped. But wow, is it responsive, man. Oh, I totally see the appeal. The other question that I like to pose in these test ride videos is, would I buy it? Right now, I am not in the market for any motorcycles really, just because I've got a ton of different projects on my plate that I really need to finish up before I start anything else. But in the future, would I buy one of these? Oh, definitely. Like I said, I can totally see the appeal. I'm not a huge fan of the aesthetic. I feel that they look very, kind of bubbly, but I totally understand, it being fully fared. That's one of the reasons that it feels so smooth is that it just cuts through the wind. Damn, that's crazy. Big thanks to Suzuki and IMS Progressive for putting on the show. Really appreciate the opportunity to be able to ride these motorcycles. Let's get Eric's final thoughts on this thing. So you liked it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was awesome, man. Dude, as soon as we left out and we hit that sweeper, I was like, oh.
Oh yeah.
Dude, if it planted, smooth,
For
powerful.
how big it is, it's so nimble.
Yeah.
Dude.
I was impressed. All right, guys, so that is a test ride on the Suzuki Hayabusa. Eric liked it.
Yeah, dude.
I was a big fan.
Yeah.
Dude, first time on it ever. I'll be sure to drop a link down in the description below to the spec sheet if you guys want to read up on all that stuff. But yeah, based on the reactions, I hope you guys can tell. Incredibly impressed. Man, ergonomics is probably the biggest thing there. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it was insightful. If it was, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. Lets YouTube know that we're doing a good job. If you guys aren't subscribed already, you want to continue to see motorcycle content, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon also so it sends you notifications of future uploads and activity. Until next time, guys, ride safe out there, stay vigilant, catch you in the next one.